Hey, for those of you who've not seen me before, hi, I'm Gary McAllister, and this video is all about a new challenge that I'm doing this year where I'm attempting to break the half marathon world record dressed as a three-dimensional aircraft. The current world record is 2 hours, 8 minutes and 36 seconds, set by Matt Wood on the 11th of Feb 2024, at the time he was running to raise money for the London Air Ambulance. So yes, it is a crazy challenge, and it's something that came about through Christmas party drinks, as most bright ideas do, and here we are a couple of months later with a helicopter made and fitted for me to run the Bristol Half Marathon on the 11th of May. It's kind of a strange feeling starting to tell people now that I'm going to attempt to break a world record, because suddenly there's pressure on everybody thinking, oh my God, you're going to go and do it, well done, la la la. There's still a lot of work that needs to go on to get there, but we've done the hard bit and we've made the costume. And I'll give you a guided tour of it shortly. But we are doing it to raise money as well. So the whole idea is we're raising money for the Wiltshire Air Ambulance, or the Wiltshire and Bath Air Ambulance as they are called now. Lots of people in the area have had some experience with the air ambulance, whether it's family members or yourself who've needed it, or whether it's through sports clubs like rugby clubs, football clubs, etc. Lots of people have needed the air ambulance, and it's completely reliant on donations. It doesn't get any government funding, so it needs to make millions of pounds a year to be able to operate. So if a silly little challenge like this can raise a few £1,000s and help with the air ambulance and everything that they do, let's hope that we can do that and keep them doing the fantastic job that they're able to do. So let's go and have a look at the costume so you can see what it's all about. Here she is, the GARYCOPTER. So you got the windows at the front, so there's Steve Vick himself, and we're going to have some of the pilots in the windows from the air ambulance. There's two on the other side. We've got company details there. Obviously air ambulance logo. On the shoulders, because the costume had to go from the shoulders, we've got a couple of propellers on the shoulders up there. In the inside you can see I've got a camel pack, so I'll be wearing the camel pack just clipped across my front, and there's like a hula hoop structure in there. So we've got one hula hoop kind of here, another one there, that's keeping its shape. I've got some little hole bars in here, so if there is any issue with the strapping, I've got a backup and I can hold the handles in there, worst case scenario. You see it's all tied and connected at the back. Got some piping in there to the little propeller at the boot, and it's the same on the other side. And if I pick it up, you'll see we've got a sky skirt on the bottom. Initially Guinness said it wasn't long enough, so we've had to add a skirt on. You can't really see it while it's on there, but there we go. So that takes it to below my knees. You've got space at the front there as my name, space for race number there, and then we've got the charity logo again. Then again, if we lift it up, the skirt at the bottom. So that is a brief look at the costume. So watching this now, we're just under 10 weeks to go until the Bristol Half Marathon. So every couple of weeks I'll do an update on how we're doing with training and fundraising, and a few behind the scenes bits and bobs about the GARYCOPTER, as we've called it, which hopefully you'll all find interesting as we move towards the big day. We were fortunate enough last week to go and visit the air ambulance site in Semmington, just outside Trowbridge. Unfortunately, the helicopter wasn't there. It was away for a service, but we still had a look around the facilities and had a great photo shoot. So I'll put some of the photos up on here now.
I love it.
But I've been talking to him about the costumes. And I do need to say a big thank you to the company I work for, Stevic International. They have allowed us to put a lot of time and effort into making this costume. They're fully behind it. They're completely committed to supporting local charities. So there's other charities that they do work for, like Dorothy House Hospice in Bradford-on-Avon, the Wiltshire Music Centre as well. We're all in the locality. So for them to be able to help another local charity, they were all for it. And the fact that it's a family-run company still, and they love the idea of being really engaged with the local community. So this is another example of them doing that, and it's brilliant that they support it. So my next update will probably be in a couple of weeks, where we'll give you some progress. Hopefully a lot will have changed in a couple of weeks, but the first proper outing, I think, of the helicopter will be at a park run this weekend. I've done a few little runs around the block to make sure it fits, but I've not used it in public yet around people. So I'll probably go to a local park run. I've got to make sure I can find one that's got a bit of space for me. My home one is Melksham, but I don't think I'll be able to fit. So I'll see which park runs are able to accommodate me. And then in terms of races, we're hopefully going to do Corsham 10K in April as a proper training race environment 10K. And then the race itself is on the 11th of May in Bristol Half Marathon.